wow. God damn.
All right. Yes.
Hello.
people of YouTube. It's real. As real and raw.
Raw footage.
Yeah.
So we
Bareback.
are bareback. Yeah. We are hanging out tonight together. We're gonna play games. We're playing Tekken 7. And we decided to record this because we're gonna play 1 against 1. Winner stays on. Every time you lose a fight, we have 20 questions ready. Yeah. So you have to answer a question each time you lose. Whoever loses has to answer a question. Yeah. So first fight, who goes first?
I will fight first.
Okay, yeah. You and Paula. Let's you guys.
What? Why?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
No. Am I going first fight? Oh God, this guy, man, this guy.
Yes.
Can we both go random? Like each fight to make it the most fair.
Okay.
Every person just goes random fighter.
What the fuck, bro?
All right.
Jesus Christ.
So I got one of his favorite characters.
Wow. Lisa and Devil Jane.
Jesus.
Oh.
I dropped my head.
You haven't died though.
I'm not dead yet.
Oh.
Hey. Okay. First, we have our first loser. So I'm gonna ask him.
First question.
What's the most embarrassing thing you've done in public that you hoped nobody noticed?
I have a few specific memories, but I hope nobody noticed that they were kind of obvious. Like one of the times, one that comes to mind. This is a long time ago, but just the first that comes to mind. When I was like 16 at like some like terrible little festival like nearby. I was high and I drank a lot of alcohol as well. Yeah. And at one point I was like on the verge of like whiting. Like you guys know what a whiting is, where like if you basically mix alcohol and weed.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And it makes you like fucking feel like crazy dizzy and sick. So at one point I'm later put into like a fucking burger truck and there's like a line of like 40 plus people like just all queuing up for the burger truck or whatever. I'm just lying there. And then I was sick in front of like everyone whilst they're queuing up to get their food.
It's like they're like queuing their food. Yeah.
And like I was too fucked up to even like care. Like I was just like just there, like I was just like just because you just feel like death.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of wish people didn't see that, but like I don't wake up like thinking about that now, you know. Like at the time.
Okay.
At the time. So.
Sick.
Yeah. No! No! I hate you! Oh, God damn it.
Fuck yeah! I'm
right.
sorry, internet, you had to listen to me with that laugh.
I lost to Paula, so I need to answer. Do you want to ask a question?
Yeah. Oh, do you want the number 3?
Sure, what is it?
What's a talent you pretend you have but you actually suck at?
Coaching.
I mean, okay, so one thing that just was recent, I don't know if this if you accepted it, if not, we'll go. Because I had done martial arts for such a long time, I thought I still could fight until I started doing Muay Thai again, and I was like, yo, like I'm bad. Just because I did do it once. So yeah, because I had done it before, I thought I would be good at fighting still. But obviously 10 years of not doing things, maybe I got technique. Well, but the moment I got in the ring and like first sparring session, I got my ass kicked. So I think that would be it.
Yeah, fair play.
Right?
Fair enough.
That's a good level of humility.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done. Proud of
it
you.
is humiliating when you spar with
involuntary humility.
Yeah. When you spar with these guys. So yeah, that was it. Now Felix and Paul are gonna fight.
I need to lock in, man.
We're back.
We're back.
Felix just beat Paula. You win. So do you want to ask number 4?
Number 4. What's the dumbest thing you've ever spent money on?
Me.
Spend money on a lot of dumb things.
The same
I think the dumbest, like more expensive thing that I've spent money on, actually, funnily enough, was business coaching.
Okay.
Not this latest one.
Okay, yeah.
Years ago when I started being a PT, I used to date someone, and that someone said, you know what, I follow this guy, he has really good content and he sells online business, online business. Oh shit. and it was £500, so I put down half of it, and it was not good. I
Who
never.
was it?
It was a Spanish guy. It was a
Okay,
Spanish
okay.
guy. Sadly, like it was horrible. It was like the biggest scam ever. Like the same content that he would have on his course, he would have it online. Like he would have it on YouTube.
Yeah.
So it would just go like, you have to wake up at 5 in the morning. You have to grind. If you want to like be successful, you have to have the vision of successful. Like if you look at me, I have all these cars. It's because I envisioned it and fuck off. So yeah, I spent like for like yeah.
£500 for the pleasure is crazy.
Yeah.
Yes. Ah, that was so close. Perfect. If you had to eat only one food for a year, what are you picking and why?
I think something that would keep food focus low, because I think, you know, like if you had something like imagine like having to have like pizza every day for a year, like for all meals, you would feel like fucking so sick. Probably something like rice. Rice is the first answer.
Okay, I'm gonna change it. There's no consequence to it. You just like can eat it for a year, no consequence. Then what?
Custard bao.
Custard
steamboat bao.
Fair enough.
But that's a lot for a year, bro.
For a year.
Like fried rice. If there's no consequence, like fried rice.
Yeah. I think for me it would be like burgers.
You
know, like if there's no consequence, I just fucking love burger. I'm a fatty, man.
Yeah, but like 3-4 times a day.
Yeah, it's delicious. You know,
fried rice is actually a shit answer.
I know, right? Like why fried rice? Yeah, we're gonna do one more round because Paul is in the bathroom, so you guys can see who wins next round. No. Hey, yes.
Nah, that shouldn't even count. Bro.
It was the last hit. There we go. We win. This is a good one. Who had the biggest influence on who you are today, and why? That's a deep one.
This is too much for my cognitive ability right now.
Yeah.
Biggest influence on who I am today.
The person who told me to sleep.
As a full person is crazy. As an individual as well, it's tough, right? Because like I've got many different influences. Who I am today, it depends how you're identifying as. Because it's like, I think as coaches, like it's really easy to get caught up in like the identity of a coach, and like so there'd be one person that would come to mind, which is like my first mentor and like a really good friend, that inspired me to get into coaching in the first place. Then obviously there's so much more to you as an individual than just coaching, but because we step into that kind of role for fucking 12 hours a day, 6-7 days a week, like that's a big part of it, right? So that, but I think probably just my mum, to be honest. I think so. Like seeing her overcome like a lot of adversity and stuff like that. And like I also had on the flip side of that like a not so good role model for like my dad. So I think like being able to see actually like this is how you're meant to do shit. Even when stuff goes wrong, you can still kind of show up and act your best foot forward sort of thing. So yeah, man.
Yeah, nice. I like that. The thing like for me is how I like to look at it, kind of, if I answer this question, like for me, because
this isn't your question, bitch.
I know. Like, but for me, it's also like because my parents are divorced.
Yeah.
And, like my mom is my world, right? So, and my dad, like literally, is what how kind of you said is like I learned a lot from my mom, and I learned what not to do as my dad was doing, right? But I'm not gonna answer it. But how I like to like when someone asks me this question, I like to think of like the butterfly effect, because like if I follow these like random interactions. Like one of the people who would just like, if I had to answer this, like one of the people who has changed me or formed me as I am today is one of my friends from university. Okay. It's just because when I started becoming PT, I was in London, but my course was in Brighton. Oh yeah. So I had to go back to Brighton for like twice a week and like do the course. And I was a student, right? I had just finished uni, so I didn't want to like spend money being in a hotel and everything. So the friend who would let me stay in their house 2 nights out of the week so I could go and do my course. Like I always tell them like you enabled the rest of my life, right? Because like I was literally thinking of not doing the course because I was like shit, like if I don't find a place to stay. So like I think like butterfly effect, that's how I think.
Definitely, bro. Right? That's why I think it's so difficult to attribute to one person, right? Because there's so many of those different moments. It's kind of wild that is.
That's great. That was a good question.
So okay.
I want to get yes because hasn't done as much anime, I can ask you this: what's the moment in your life that felt like an anime training arc?
Moment in my life that felt like an anime training arc.
Normally, anime training arc is like the main character loses a bad fight, right?
Yeah, and then
Or
they're going through
they
like
see a new enemy and they can't beat it, so they need to go through a training arc to unlock
Okay,
a
yeah,
new
yeah.
hidden power.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
I think it was actually, funnily enough, when I started going to the gym for first time. Like before that, like right before that, I hit a little bit of rock bottom. I had a really bad job. I was in a really dark moment, and I decided to join the gym. Like I did like a 180 flip to my life. I quit my job in a very like badass way as well. Like nobody were like yeah, I was just like there was like the last day of my shift, or like that I decided that it was my shift. It was after COVID, and the managers were like, it was like 10 p.m. and we would close kitchen at 10 p.m. I used to work in Nando's, by the way. So at 10 p.m. we would close kitchen, we would start cleaning everything, and like we would leave like an hour and a half later, 2 hours. So it's like I would reach home like after 12. So it's like 2-3 minutes past 10, and then suddenly an order comes up, and I was losing my shit because it was a horrible shift. A bunch of people had been leaving and blah blah, and like they weren't hiring any more people, so I was like up to the limit. So the order came up, and I turned to the manager and it's like, what the fuck is this? Just like literally like that. Like he comes the thing, it's like, what the fuck does this mean? And he goes like, oh yeah, that's someone, I accepted that order. And it's like, if you accepted that order, I imagine you're gonna go and fry the chips because I just like empty all that shit.
That's crazy.
So I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, and he was like, no, but like, it's just 3 minutes past, I don't care.
I bet the manager,
I
it
do
was
not
himself, you know?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
ordered
yeah,
that
yeah.
It was someone like from the management. So he was like, oh no, yeah, I accepted and everything. It's like, well, I'm not doing it. If you want to turn everything back in and everything, and like then you have to clean it again because I started cleaning it. So now it's your job.
Let's go.
And he was like, yeah, no, we have to do it and blah blah. It's like, no, I'm not doing it. When like outside, grab a cigarette, started smoking outside. Like a couple of managers came and talked to me, and it was like one of the managers. It was a girl, Romanian girl. She spoke Spanish and was like, come here, give me a hug. And I was like, if you come to me, I'm gonna smash your face so hard.
Wait.
And she was like, no, wait. I was never aggressive.
Until.
Yeah. And yeah.
Keep sliding away from us.
Sorry.
She's
And
about
then-
to smash your face.
Yeah. I
Shut
told her
up.
with a cigarette, and like very, very, like I was very, like, in peace as well. I said it very peaceful. And then I told her that, and then I was like, by the way, tomorrow I'm not coming to work. Don't expect me. And he's like, no, you can't do anything. Like, you can't do that. And it's like, take it from my 2
Watch it.
holidays that I haven't booked. Whatever the fuck you want to do from this. So yeah, pretty much like after that, I started going to the gym. I found a better job.
so,
Everything.
yeah.
Yeah. Badass moment.
I would
like,
watch an
everything.
anime that started like
Right?
Yeah.
how I quit my job and became a hero.
Yeah.
What about yours, bro? What would your arc be?
I think for me it was just it's a little bit weird. It was like when I quit smoking and drinking and doing drugs. I think like that would be like when life changed, because I never forget, even when I was doing kickboxing, every time we did like sparring or like we had a fight or anything else, my instructor would Chris Kent, he would say something and then would like, and today's the day that Mohan's gonna stop will stop smoking,
Right, yeah.
right? Because
So you have promised it for a while.
no, I didn't promise it. It's just like, yeah, it was a weird thing. Like every time we had like a fight or a grading or anything else, it started as a joke, but then you know when sometimes just like it happens over and over again, I would always get shit faced the night before. But like it was like someone's birthday, it was my birthday, it was like an event, so I would always go and like I would pass my
I paid
test
such
or
good money to
fight.
see this guy shit.
Yeah.
Right.
I was
Right.
I was like.
And now he doesn't go to bed any later than 9 p.m.
Yeah, I would get destroyed, and like I was like drinking shit ton of stuff, like taking drugs, and because we became friends with club owners in Brighton, like Brighton, right?
Yeah.
So our party would start at like 3. That doesn't incriminate me. Allegedly, there were.
I saw them doing it.
I saw them do it. I never. But fuck. And then like I was like I was hanging out these like psychedelic houses like people who smoke so much and everything's dark and it's just like fluorescent light and we used to play because we're nerds still play Magic the Gathering there and everything
Those
else.
are two things that I never thought I would like see
Yeah.
mixed up.
So
Nerds
Magic the
and-
Gathering, is that like a
it's like a card game.
okay, cool.
You know?
I don't know that. No,
It's like the grown-up version of Yu-Gi-Oh.
okay, yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Ah.
So we would play that, smoke, like listen to like crazy music and stuff like that.
Shit.
Shit music.
Shit music, I mean, probably.
So
Sounds sick.
on my 23rd birthday, I got so fucked off my face. We left the house at 11. I came back by 12. Like within 1 hour, I was fucked.
That's fucking
I had to go home. And like I showered and then just went to bed wet. Like didn't even dry myself. I woke up in the morning in a puddle. So I was like, no, dude, I don't want to not remember my birthday at all, right? We did so much. Like we had this friend who would bring this Austrian rum that's like 78% or something, and it's a flaming shot.
Ooh,
Right, so we just kept doing flaming shot with Austrian rum, and then we played Ring of Fire, and then nobody lost. So as we were about to leave the house, I'm like, it's birthday boy, he has to drink the concoction in the middle, and whatever the fuck was in there. So I drank that. We were on a bunch of drugs that I don't even remember because my friends were just like keychaining, allegedly. Keychaining,
You need to
stuff.
work on that.
Right.
Yeah, I like, yeah, maybe
So,
not.
so yeah, I just was so fucked that the next morning I woke up, I was like, yeah, none of it. So I quit smoking, drinking, drugs, all of them, cold turkey. And I think so that would be the training arc. Then I just like kind of got my life in order, and then like a whole change of life of going away from engineering into fitness and becoming a coach and all that. So,
It's like a mohawk and shit. It's just like everything changes.
do you have an answer for that now?
Me, yeah, I guess so. I don't know. It's been like multi-staged. So I think the initial training arc was like to get into the gym in the first place was like to take it more seriously was when I was like 18, my first proper girlfriend like cheated on me. And I didn't know, bro. And like, fuck, bro. I wish. Probably not, but like part of me wishes that Hannah would cheat on me because the training sessions would go off for about 6 months. Me, I was just demonic. Like the sessions were just fucking fire, bro. Like I was so locked in. I was also extremely unstable outside of that because like
Was that mood and shit?
like the gym was fucking locked in, but everything else just meltdown. Like basically she like it happened like 6 months before. And we had like a bit of a break or whatever, but then like she was like and she was acting all weird and stuff. And I couldn't get my head around like what was going on. I was just super green like or whatever. So then like we broke up for a bit, and she was like, "Oh no, like we want to get back together." So we got back together, and then as we were getting back together, I found all this shit out basically, and it was like, yeah, that sent me on a
We
bit of
ain't
an arc.
getting together, bitch.
Exactly. So that happened, and then probably the second one was like when I started that coaching shit was as you guys know, allegedly I'd partaken in some drugs and stuff growing up, and I drank an awful lot, and like just out, like I'd leave the house like Friday morning for work and come back like Sunday evening, like do you know what I mean? Like yeah, like
Oh
but,
my
like,
god!
I did that every weekend
Oh,
for like
God.
from maybe like 19 to like fucking
2-day
22,
benders.
like yeah. And it'd be like, and Thursday night, I'd finish working on Thursday night, I'd go for beers, and then allegedly I'd go like back to my mate's house. We'd stay up all night, just talking in the kitchen.
Allegedly. I
Allegedly.
love that. I need to get better at that.
And then and then I would sleep on his sofa. Like I'd try and go to bed at like 4:35 till like fucking 6. Grab something to eat and then like fucking head back into work. And that'd be like I'd just be on the phone all day then.
That's
So
why
anyway,
you're so good at sales.
Yeah.
So like,
fucking-
listen, I have nothing else to do. Like I need to just focus.
Brain is just
I was
white.
still,
Yeah.
allegedly I was still wired from the night before probably.
Yeah.
He's still talking. But so I did that for a good few years. Then I went
Yeah.
travelling, created a bit of distance from like everything that's going on at home, and like changing of environment I think makes it so much
Yeah.
easier to change habits.
Yeah.
So I didn't do any drugs, didn't drink as much or anything like that. And then like kind of came back from there and like
And then we brought you
Got
to the world
focused.
of the biscuits.
and then getting
And
booked
now
to
it's
buy
just-
biscuits now.
Biscuits.
Now it's just biscuits and Tekken is our crazy night out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Imagine like these two guys talking about allegedly
Yeah.
doing drugs to like sitting out been taken at home and
I was telling Ant some stories yesterday. So basically, giving some context as to, obviously, we just talked about the contrast as to how we used to live versus how we do now.
Yeah.
And like a friend that I met in Bangkok recently, an American guy, he basically doesn't believe, like, he just sees me as quite a calm person now, which I am. So he doesn't believe in like any of the stories that like he would that like would happen. And like yesterday when I was sat with him, I was kind of tired. I couldn't remember a bunch of shit, so I just said to like my group chat from like my mates growing up. I was like, lads, like, tell me like one story each as to like something that kind of like summarized our childhood.
Yeah.
So I was saying that like when we used to go to house parties as like kids, like 16, 17, whatever it may be. For some reason, I think like, did you guys ever watch Project X? It's basically an American
familiar.
American house party. They
Of course,
the whole house is getting fucked up.
Yeah.
Then the neighbor, like the police are coming around. It's just the craziest house party.
Yeah.
We'd all go like around one person's house, watch this the night before for like other like then like in the day or the night before for inspiration, bro. And then we just go and destroy people's houses. Like it was so bad. Like it's really quite bad growing up. Like looking back, sorry. Like I was like, as I say, 16, 17, 18. Then one time my friend had a house party. So everybody was like, fuck, I'm going to this house party because he's been fucking people's houses up for like the past couple of years. And they had 13 grand's worth of damage done to the house.
Oh my god.
And it had to get claimed back on like house insurance. Both of his, like all of the beds in the house are all broken. There was like fucking massive dents and holes in the wall and shit. There was like the TV got broken because somebody was pouring milk and not Rice Krispies, Cocoa Pops on the back of the TV.
Oh my god.
But yeah, and he had like fucking no clothes. Like all of his clothes got robbed out of his wardrobe. On the first night of Malia, our like first boys' holiday when we were 17, I think 16 or 17.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that's such a mid story as well. 16 or 17, like at the end of the night, I've gone to go buy a drink from like a shop or whatever. My mate's come up to me, knocked it out of my hand, so it's gone like rolling towards the front of the shop. So I bent down to pick it up. As I'm going to pick it up, I'm kind of like half in, half out the shop. I'm obviously steaming. Gone to stand up, and the shop owner's like screaming at me, and before I could say or do anything, he's just hit me. So obviously I've hit him back. So I'm having a fight with like a fucking 50-year-old man when I was 16, 17. Before you know it, all of the bouncers from like, because this was like a shop in the middle of the strip. Before you know it, the bouncers from all the surrounding places are coming in, getting involved, and it just turns into like a mass brawl. Because there was 16 of us, and there was like fucking like 7, 8 bouncers, but then there was like local people. There was other Brits getting involved that were just throwing chairs that saw us getting like fucked up.
Oh my
I'll show you a photo in a second, but like one of my mates got his head like fully split open. That same holiday, somebody crashed a quad bike like really bad. Like
I've seen the video.
Yeah.
Now I remember.
Crashed a rented quad bike and he crashed it into somebody's wall basically, and the guy came out with like a big wooden stick to like fucking like hit him and shit. Fucking what else?
My favorite video. He showed it to us. He was like, guys, do you notice anything wrong? And we just watch it once, nothing. And he's like, watch it again, but follow the first quad bike because like the bike goes, and then like the camera's here, and then you just see like at the last second that flips.
Boom! Yeah, when you hear it, when you see it, you don't hear it. It's like boom, and the quad bike flips, and we're like, what the fuck? My other mate Chris, who was a bit of a head case growing up, we used to call his mum's van. She used to have like a minivan. She used to have dogs. And we used to call it, his mum's called Sharon, and she was equally as crazy. And we'd call it the Shazmobile. And one night when we were like fucking 15, she'd gone away for the weekend. So he invited the boys around for beers and stuff. And we're like smoking, drinking. Anyway, he used to live like in a village, and you could drive like a few minutes down the road to like a little like petrol station at the roundabout, and they'd always have like an off license there, so you could buy beers and fake ID and stuff. So one night we drove there, and he was like, "Oh, we got the beers. We're all fucking steaming, like 15 years old." And he's like, "Fuck it, let's go for like a drive elsewhere." And I think he allegedly went to pick up some drugs, and was driving. And next thing you know, he's just ditched the van. Like we just ended up in a ditch, like come off the road altogether.
Oh,
we're in a fucking ditch, like fucking like 4 or 5 miles away from his home. Like his mum doesn't know that he knows how to drive a car. Like none of it. Like it's his mum's van. Anyway, long story short, we've managed to get somebody to come pick us up that was a few years older. we've gone into work for our mate's dad. It's like a summer job that we're like owning a warehouse. So we went into there the next day just to work as normal, all hungover, like we're all like fucking kids. And his mum, all you hear is her going, Christian! And his mum turns up to work, bro. She's come back from the weekend away early, turned up to work, and she starts like slapping him in front of everyone. She's like trying to slap my mate Crossy. She's calling Crossy like a fat cunt and stuff like that. He's like a 15-year-old kid. She's going mental at everyone. And there's like a few stories like that with Chris and his mum like that happened alone.
Oh my god.
So like when Ant was like, oh, I can't imagine you doing anything. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Past life, bro.
It doesn't matter what you imagine. Nothing will match.
So that's not my villain arc. That's something else.
Fun fact. Can you believe I had never ever, like, I started drinking when I was 19. I've never had a drop of alcohol before 19.
That's crazy.
It's like within from
So
Iran.
fair enough.
I've never
In
had
India,
alcohol.
India,
No,
you can
never
have
tried
it.
it. I mean, you can, but we've never tried it. So yeah, 19 was when I started. So between 19 and 24, imagine how much shit I allegedly did that I had to quit all of that.
Yeah.
I think
Like,
that's.
I was missing out. I was like, these guys have had it since 16.
Maybe that's also why.
Yeah.
I went so like
Yeah, exactly.
hard
Yeah, I
to-
think I see that a lot.
Yeah,
And I
because
think-
I started drinking pretty much that, like 14, 15. But like it was always with like my family, my parents. So it's like I've never been like, oh yeah, I need to. Like it's not that thing. It's like it was prohibited for me. So
I think for
need
me
to.
it was like the fact that I hadn't done it, so it was prohibited, but also it was in UK. So like mix these two together, the British
The
culture
UK,
and me like just being like, okay,
Bro, that must have been so exciting, bro. Like to bottle that, bro. Like, that must be. Like, even at like 19, it must have been like. I remember like the first time I got like shit faced was like 13, bro. Like I was like I was fucking buried. Like I was so drunk.
Oh my god.
When by like 14, there was one night I was 14 years old in McDonald's at like 3 a.m. I'm shirtless. My shoes are at my mate's house. Like I've walked to Mackey's like in like fucking February. Like fucking much just left the shoes. I'm wearing socks and I'm trying to get into a high chair in like McDonald's. And the security's like fucking picking me up. Like I would have been like stick thin as well. The security like lifted me out and like took me out basically. But yeah, like that would have been like that at 19, I'd imagine. Yeah, now that I'm like by like 22, 23ish, I was just like, and now like I'm just not bothered about it because it's just been a while. Do you know what I mean? But,
I think like it's I also got like my first time getting shit faced was. I actually think it was around 19. My first time was in the UK.
Really?
Yep. I mean, when I was in the States, I get high as fuck, but because it was legal there, right? So it's like it was very like fun. But in the UK, it was the first time that I mixed weed and alcohol.
Yeah.
And it was ridiculous. Apparently, I was like, how do you call it?
Crawling?
Crawling up the stairs.
Holy shit.
So like
that combination will do that,
Yeah, like everybody lost me, and it's like my brother's looking for me, and I'm crawling up the stairs, and I don't remember anything. So yeah.
We're gonna continue these stories. Let me do the questions. But like one thing that, cause even when I told you on my 23rd birthday, I got crazy drunk and stuff, and I had to leave. Nobody knew, cause like I'm one of those guys, like I don't look drunk. Even if I'm fucked inside.
You like you were training. Like,
If you've seen me, like I'm training and I'm just like, there's no emotion,
it's so
right?
funny, man.
So
It has no emotions.
Nobody knew I was fucked, right? So like I've always been like that, and I always prided myself in like no matter how much I drank, I would remember the night. Because for me there was just this thing that, like I don't want to lose.
Consciousness.
The memory, or like I don't want to, like I don't lose the consciousness. There's only one night that I got blacked out drunk, right? And I just remember like images of it the next day.
Man, that's
and
horrible.
it was and you know what got me? Because I used to drink like vodka, tequila. You know what fucking got me that night? Sangria. We went to a friend's house.
Shit tastes too good, bro.
Right? Yeah, we went to a
because you
friend's
don't
house.
notice it's a juice, and it's like you start.
They had a full bucket, like this big a bucket, so you would just dip in and drink. So we kept drinking it, and then we went out, right? And we went out to this party, and there was a friend. His name is Ziad. Like, he was this Arab guy. And he was big, like big dude, like big fat dude. Which is funny, because Ziad in Farsi means a lot.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's just like
It's a lot of
yeah,
you.
he was just super massive, and he was known to just like go crazy drunk and everything else. And it was like one of the only clubs slash bars in Brighton that used to do absinthe, right? So we go there, and Zia's like, Mahan, let's drink together, because I'm like, boys, let's drink together. I was like, Zia, dude, like I've had so much to drink, I can't drink. He's like, just 2 shots, just 2 shots. I'm like, okay, yeah, let's go. Motherfucker orders us absinthe, right? So we do 2 shots of absinthe on top of all that sangria. So maybe it wasn't the sangria, it was actually absinthe.
The mix.
And then that night, like that's the only night I don't remember stuff, but like some of the things I remember because he was really tall and big. And then we had a really small, tiny, petite friend named Emily, right? She was like short, like not crazy short, but shortest and tiniest and like the most petite. So I just have flashes of there was parts of night that we were all dancing, and Ziad picks her up and puts her on his shoulder, and he's like, "You're my parrot now."
You are my parrot.
Yeah, she's just
That is wild.
now I don't know if this is like through retelling the story or my imagination added it or it actually happened. This one I can't tell you for sure, but I feel like she pretended to be a parrot too at some point. Right? But like it's just like some of those, and then some like dances, like dancing with friends and everything else, and I don't remember anything from that night of how I got home.
It sounds like
What
you remember the
happened?
important part. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
just I
the
remember
parrot,
the
Emily.
parrot. Yeah,
Emily the parrot.
bless her.
I think
That's quality.
that's why.
All right, let's go to the
Next point.
He's mad. Where's my question?
So Felix lost once
to
again.
lasers.
To lasers.
Oh, this is a wholesome one actually.
I don't want to hear it.
What's something you're proud of but don't talk about much? Laser.
Laser.
I don't know. I do struggle. I think generally with giving myself like praise, as silly as it sounds. Like I'm quite easy to like pick out flaws or like pick areas for constructive criticism, which is obviously great for progress. But I think like I don't reflect that often. So even like coaching, like I don't often sit back and go, oh, like you know what, like 4 years ago, like I didn't even have a PT qualification, like or 3.5 years ago, like I didn't even have a PT qualification. So I like think to go from like that to then quitting my 9-to-5 job and like actually changing things to be like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna give this coaching thing a go, and then like be in a position where like I've not only made it work, but I like think I'm a decent coach as well. Like I think I'm really proud of that. But it's not something that I would sit back and think about that often. It's only probably like every year on the anniversary of like when coaching started that I'm like, oh fuck, you know what, that's actually like cool, or I look at like what's changed in the past year. So yeah,
That's really nice.
Yes, I
To be
like
fair,
that.
yeah. Which is like I mean I don't think I mean
And you should be. I genuinely think.
yeah.
I always say
haven't-
that about you.
Like you haven't only made it work, like you've traveled the world with it.
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
That's usually a very hard
Yeah,
thing to
dude.
do.
Like, I know you're tough on yourself, but like a lot of people's dream is to do the online thing.
Yeah,
And do like they want to do an online thing so they can travel the world and like
exactly.
you did it within the like starting.
Yeah,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, 100%.
So I think
So that's fantastic,
that's a really good thing to look
Appreciate
back
it.
at.
Yeah, guess who won again? Your boy.
It's a cheat. It's a cheat
I didn't
code.
use the.
It's a cheat code. Like with 5 punches, I get
Okay.
bitten.
Oh, we're skipping one question because I think this is good.
Wow. So yeah,
Um,
I need to put you on blast.
Yes.
Okay.
It's what's one thing your partner does
Yeah.
that secretly annoys you, but you've accepted it?
Oh, secretly, no.
She's told me.
Yeah, I've told you. Like, it's funny because you know all the things that bother me.
Mhm.
But they're not like they're not deal breakers. But like, there's a couple of things. Especially, I think this is usually the main one. That is like sometimes Maha and I are having a conversation, but he gets distracted very easily. So it's like if we're talking and his phone pops up, he starts and like goes through the whole conversation. It's like, and I'm like, babes, and he's like, and then like finishes whatever he's doing before finishing the conversation we had, and it's like that's an ongoing thing with anything that requires him losing focus of it. So it's like sometimes he will go through a thought. And like I'll ask him something, and he's like, suddenly he has a post idea, and he'll be like,
Post is different. I have to put that out there. Post is different because if you don't write that bitch down,
You lose it.
It's gone. But yeah, like,
No, I
because
do-
with that, it goes with everything. It goes with, like, if we're talking and there's anime going on, like, he will get distracted with the anime. If he's talking to a client or anything like that,
Yeah.
he will, like, instantly log in and just, like, start looking at the phone. So yeah, that, I think that's, like, it doesn't, there's nothing secretly that bothers me. That?
Screens get me. Like, screens really get, like, it's like a black hole. It pulls my
Yeah.
attention.
Yeah. It's like sometimes it really, really pisses me off. I hate repeating myself.
Yeah. That's the worst.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So yeah, I think that's it. But nothing secretly. Nothing.
Alright.
Good
Yeah,
communication.
to be honest, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah.
thing we have. Alright.
Yeah.
Who it is? Why am I a cosplayer?
You're on, like, you're
Yeah, I haven't
less than
slept
4 hours of sleep.
Yeah. Sure. I don't even know if I won a game tonight. Did I win?
You did win one.
Yeah.
That's the only one I lost.
Yeah. The only
Um,
one you
Which one do you want to answer? I'll ask you two, right? One is, what's something your partner does that instantly puts you in a good mood? And then the other one is, if you had to switch lives with one of us for a week, who would you choose and why? And the last one is, so if you lost every Tekken match tonight, what your excuse would be? I haven't slept.
That one
4
we know
hours
it
sleep.
already.
4 hours of sleep.
Like answer to number one and just
having her.
just Hannah,
Yeah.
Hannah making me laugh.
Yeah.
Like
I get it.
her like just sitting there just laughing about like her making a joke about just some dumb shit. Like she's fucking hilarious. So that puts me in a good mood.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
that.
know that feeling because Hannah also does that to me.
Yeah,
But
yeah, we all know that feeling because.
yeah.
So
But it's
so
definitely
that,
a good feeling.
and then number two.
That's what I was saying. It's like, it doesn't matter who switches me within the same body.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same.
But like, imagine being in the brain of any of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
That's
literally it could literally be either.
Yeah, right?
Because I'd be so curious to see how both of your brains work. Because there's gonna be things that like neither of you would necessarily we're very open, very, very little filter. But like there'd be like little parts in the same way there'd be little parts of me that like I may not even articulate because it's just not front and center of my brain.
Yeah.
That like could be a thought.
Yeah.
So I'd be fucking like nosy just to see what you guys are
She's
thinking.
like, what do you usually think about?
Mahan, I think I'd be very curious to see I know he's like fucking an avid reader and has just read so much shit. So I'd be curious just to be like, what does that fucking feel like? Like, because I've read like a lot of like self-help and that sort of shit, but like your like it's quite varied. And then
Do you see your life like a movie? Like a
yeah, like I'm
like a
just like
chapter?
curious. And then Paula, I just fucking you just make me fucking die. Like you're very like I think you're very passionate. Like is a word that I'd be using. So it's like I think it'd be quite interesting just to like navigate those emotions and feelings and see how like So either or. So that was a fucking like I answered 2 of the 3 questions kind of. And beside back to my bed.
Sick.
And sleep. But you guys finished all 20 questions.
We may or may not.
This was
continue.
actually fun, yeah.
Yeah.
This was fun. I'm glad we did it. That was it.
Yes.
Couple of questions playing Tekken.
Tekken,
I was
overall,
the undisputed champion, obviously. But
second
hope you guys
place.
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We relived. I personally relived some fun memories
Yeah,
as well. So that was good
yeah.
to talk about.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you
As
for
always.
coming with us
Yeah.
and enjoying
Hope you
this.
enjoyed it.
Catch you in the next one.
A wonderful one.